welcome to the O Show with Orlana Darkins Drewery, your connection to events, topical interests, issues, and the movers and shakers in our world, and the opportunity to learn things that make you say, oh. We are approaching Valentine's Day, the one day of the year where the world and Hallmark demands we have love on the brain and in the air. According to my friends who are single, there's an unspoken pressure that this is the day that you can't be single. But think for a second, when was the last time you showed love to yourself? And yes, what about if you are looking for a partner? How can you love yourself and attract the person you are looking for? To discuss 5 ways to love yourself and attract the person you want in your life is Sarah Alysse Bobo, creator and CEO of Live Well, Enhance You, LLC, a company that helps people find balance in their lives. Sarah, welcome to the O Show.
Thank you so much, Orlana, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much. So first off, tell us a little bit about Live Well, Enhance You.
Yeah, so I developed Live Well, Enhance You because many of my fitness clients actually told me that they were having trouble making time for themselves. So with a few certifications added to my belt, I created a company, and now I work with companies to cultivate a low stress environment as well as individuals to find ways to create change and have a fuller life.
So one of the things that you also, in doing this, finding balance, this kind of also crosses over into loving yourself and finding someone that you feel is perfect for you, right? Because that can be stressful.
Well, stressful. It really can be. When I was in my 30s, when I entered 30, I was like, I haven't met anyone that I've completely fallen head over heels. And then I started to do what I'm sharing with your audience today, started to do these things, and my husband appeared. So this is a personal thing too for all of you guys.
All right, great. So let's dive right in. So again, you have 5 ways to love yourself and attract the person you want in your life. So one of the things that you list is work out in new environments.
Yes. Okay. This one is really great because it gets you out of your comfort zone. So think of that will get you out of your comfort zone for dating too. And if you're trying new activities, you're also going to be feeling good and just overall wanting to do more in life. So.
All right, great. You have number 2, make your own meals. And I was like, okay. So
there's a brain and body connection. So when you're chopping, vegetables or anything for that matter, it is taking out tension out of your hand. So it's actually relaxing you in the process. And then you can slowly add new recipes once you feel comfortable with cooking for yourself. But you making something for yourself feels good and nourishes not only your body, but your soul too.
I never thought of it that way with the emotion part to it. I mean, for me, if I make food for myself, I'm hungry, but I'm not thinking of I'm taking time to actually prepare something that I would like, which is essentially I am showing love to myself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Never thought of it that way. Now, number 3 is more my speed. Take yourself on a date. That's what I thought number 2 was going to be. We're like, make your own meals. But take yourself on a date, that's me.
Yes. And I feel a lot of people can connect to that. And, it might take some more time with meal making, but also when you go out to restaurants, you find out foods that you really enjoy and just imagine the person that you would then go to have that meal or the movie or the experience. You can take yourself on many adventures. My first date with my husband was actually a concert, and I would go to concerts all the time by myself, and I loved saxophones and I loved, experimental music, and he kind of hit that in one clean swoop on our first date, and it was amazing. It was super fun.
Now you have set alarms of positive affirmation. So what do you mean by that?
Yeah. So a lot of people have trouble, making the time to write down or remembering their affirmations. So if you set an alarm that says, I'm beautiful, I'm strong and powerful, you can easily just add that into your day because the alarm goes off and you have to say it to yourself. It will be really hard the first couple of times, but once you start to get the hang of it, you'll just feel stronger and stronger each time.
So why is developing affirmations and setting an alarm to say them to yourself? Why is that important? And what does that have to do with attracting the person that you want to be with?
Orlana, think of it this way. When you're trying to do everything in your day and someone compliments you, but you feel like you didn't do it perfectly, it's different coming from someone else, but when you say it to yourself, it's going to connect a lot more and hit deeper.
Okay. So affirmations, again, a verbal form of self-love. And of course, you feel better about yourself when you love yourself.
Exactly.
Now this, number 5, which I'm glad you had this last, you believe you can manifest your soulmate.
Yes. Every morning, just sitting with your cup of coffee or tea, I just want you to start your day in a positive mindset by visualizing who would you like to spend your time with? What kind of activities does he or she do? The activities that they enjoy, but that you also can do together. Just really picture it. And that's going to get you cleaner, or that's going to get you to connect more with who you want to spend your time with. And maybe you can set, whether you are on those dating apps or you're going to a networking event, you can have an intentional time to make this happen.
So how specific is this description? Are you describing height, color, hairstyle? Like, how descriptive is this manifestation process?
Well, I always advise my clients to not get too picky, right? Because we can always do that too. Too much, it is not great. But if you have a top 3 to 5 list of things that are non-negotiables that you personally want out of a relationship, start there. And then it will become easier to let go of some of the other things so they can make what's actually important. Make time for what's actually important.
So with your company, Live Well, Enhance You, I know you said that you help individuals find balance in their lives. You work with professionals in a corporate environment. So how does that look in working with professionals in a corporate environment and one-on-one, whether it, again, is finding balance, whether it's work-life balance, and what we're talking about now, finding that balance and manifesting the person that you see yourself with?
Yeah, I think it all comes down to connecting with ourselves so that we can actually connect with the masses, with our coworkers, with a man, with a woman, with your best friend, even with our parents too. It's finding common grounds and making sure that you are clear on your needs and being able to express yourself outwardly to everyone too.
So your services, because in my mind, I just had it more corporate, like, how to just communicate more effectively with your coworkers. But this spans all relationships.
Yes. This expands to everyone because we can't be so short-sighted that we deal with people on a regular basis. Even, if you go to a Starbucks, you are engaging with the customer service rep. And so we want to make sure that we are not just kind to ourselves, but expressing that same love. If we're kind to ourselves, we're going to be able to have a ripple effect and do that with others.
That's true. Okay. So for more information, where can people go to learn more about you and your business?
Yeah, you can go to www.livewelenhanceyou.com, or you can connect with me on Instagram at Sarah Alysse Coaching.
Excellent. Sarah Alysse Bobo, creator and CEO of Live Well, Enhance You. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you all for tuning into the O Show with Orlana Darkins Drewery. Until next time, keep shining.